Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Caden. I am here at the Verado Golf Club answering all the important questions there is to know about the golf here in Verado. It's probably the most questioned topic I get when helping people move into this community. So I wanted to make this entire video going over everything you need to know about golf here in Verado. Let's get started. Now, I want to preface this video by saying I do not work at the Verado Golf Club. I am just a realtor who helps people move into this community. So all of the numbers that I talk about in this video and even the memberships themselves are subject to change after time. I just want to lay a great groundwork of kind of how the golf works here in Verado so you have some type of clue and sense when you move into the community. If you are comparing different 55 plus communities or golf course communities, I have two great resources for you. I have a 55 plus community guide that goes over all of the different age restricted communities in the entire valley, has a spreadsheet comparing all of their numbers, a map plotting them all out, and a one-page summary of each of the communities. Just reach out to me and I can send it your way. And then I have a Scottsdale Golf Community Guide. If you are kind of just looking for a golf course community, this is also a great resource for you. My information is on the screen. Just shoot me a text, call, or email and I can send it all your way. Now, the golf here in Verado, there are two golf courses. There is the Victory Course and the Founders Course, and both of them are open to the public. I know some people think that the Victory Course is only for Victory residents, but that is not true. They are both open to the public, both par 72. Anybody can book a tee time on either of these courses. And so in this video, I'm going to go over the four main memberships that they offer here in the Verado Golf Club, and then at the end, I'm going to go over what I think is the best form of membership that I would personally recommend if you were planning a move into the community. So stick around for that. And all of the memberships I am about to speak on in this video apply to both of the courses. So if you get the Eagle Pass, which is the full golf pass we're about to speak about, it applies to both of the courses. You can book a tee time at either one with that pass. With both of these courses being public, if you're going to move into the community and maybe only play once a month, I really wouldn't recommend any of these passes. They're both open to the public. You'll be able to book a tee time a day before or a weekend before, and you'll be able to play the amount of golf that you want to play. Unless you're an avid golfer who's going to be out there multiple times a week, that's when I think these memberships are going to be of use for you. But again, they're open to the public. They're pretty easy to book tee times. You can see right here, it's May 28th as I'm filming this video, and I can book a tee time for tomorrow. I can book a tee time for this weekend, and I am a non-resident, non-member. So if you're moving into this community expecting that you're going to need one of these memberships to play golf, that just isn't the case. There are a lot of membership options though if you are going to play a lot of golf. And I'm actually saving the best membership option in my opinion for last. I think it's a great membership option. It's a month by month payment plan so you can cancel whenever you want. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the Eagle Pass, which is the full golf membership. You get unlimited golf any day of the week. You get unlimited use of the practice facilities like the ranges. You also get to book your tee times up to 12 days in advance. And then of course you get 10% off of the restaurants and pro shops at the golf clubs. This is obviously the most sought after membership here in Verado. Again, it applies to both of the courses. So you can play these two great courses as much as you want, any time of day, any time of year. It's a great membership option. It's $8,250 per year for a single and $12,000 even if it were a couple membership. Now the downside to this membership right now, they only allow 350 members and all 350 spots are taken. So there is a wait list for this membership. There's currently about 150 people on the wait list. That's what they told me the last time I called in. And they're quoting about a 1 to 2 year wait time for this membership. Again, that can be longer if less people drop off every year, or it can be shorter if a lot of people cancel a membership every year. It just depends. That's the number that they're quoting right now though, about 1 to 2 years until you could be an Eagle Pass holder. The Par Pass is going to basically be a weekday membership. So you get all of the same perks from the Eagles Pass. You get 10% off of the golf club and the restaurants. You get to book your tee times 12 days in advance. You get full use of all of the range facilities. But on this membership, you only get unlimited golf Monday through Thursday. So just the weekday pass. You don't get those unlimited free tee times Friday through Sunday. Now this pass for a single would be $6,650 a year, and for a couple, it would be $10,500. There is currently not a wait list the last time I called into the golf club about this membership. So this is another great option if you're going to be playing golf a lot. You'll just have to play during the week to get it, within the free tee times that you already paid for up front. So the Par Pass, a pretty great option if you don't feel like waiting around for that Eagles Pass, or you can get put on the wait list for the Eagle Pass and then get a par pass while you wait. So if you're moving into the community, you want to get on the Eagles wait list, but then grab a par pass so that you can play golf Monday through Thursday for that amount. It's a pretty great idea as well. The afternoon pass is another form of membership they offer. There is currently not a wait list on this membership either. And again, same perks as the other two passes. You'll get unlimited golf. You'll get unlimited use of the practice facilities, 10% off of the golf club and restaurant. You'll get to book your tee times 12 days in advance. But this is only going to work during the afternoons. So the way that they break their afternoons down is November to January, those kind of peak times. You can play anytime after 2 p.m. And then that moves to 2:30 p.m. for February to April. And then our hottest months of the year from May to October, you can play anytime after 10 a.m. And this is going to be $4,100 a year for a single and $7,200 a year for a couple. Again, no wait list on this membership either. So if you wanted to pay a little bit less per year, you know you're only going to be out there maybe after 2 o'clock anyways during the nice time of the year. And after 2 o'clock during our peak season is still very nice. I mean, you're still going to be paying about $160, $180 for a tee time at that time anyway during kind of January time. So this is still another great membership option that you're going to be saving a lot of money if you did purchase this while you were waiting for that Eagles Pass if you wanted to be a full golf member. Now, the next option I'm going to talk about is great for snowbirds. I've got a lot of snowbird clients who actually do this option. It's called the Verado Golf Club Access Card. So it's basically a punch card where you pay for a ton of tee times in bulk at the beginning of the season. So these go on sale every October and they can sell out pretty fast. They said that last time they sold out in about an hour. And the way that these work is you can buy either a 10-round card or a 25-round card. The 10-round card is going to cost $1,450 and the 25-round card is going to cost $3,500. And it's a maximum of 2 per person. You'll also get full access to the range and get to book your tee times 12 days in advance. So when you do the math on, how much does 25 rounds cost if you're paying $3,500 for it, you're saving about 40 to 50% per tee time depending on what time of day you go. So that's why this is kind of nice for snowbirds. If you know you're only going to be here for about 6 months out of the year and maybe only play about once a week, that's 25 rounds for you. You can pay for that upfront in bulk and save about 40-50% per tee time. So those are the 4 main types of memberships that are offered through the Verado Golf Club. Now I'm going to tell you about what I think is the best form of membership you can get here at the Verado or Victory Golf Club, and that is the Golf Vantage Pass. The Golf Vantage Pass is $50 a month. And you pay month to month so you can cancel anytime you'd like. It's not like these other ones where you pay for a full year in advance. There's no wait list and they allow unlimited members on this membership, so it's not like any of the other ones that have a wait list or there are only 350 members allowed. They allow infinite Golf Vantage members here. And with this membership, you get daily range balls, which normally cost about $15 a day, so you get kind of the use of the facilities like some of the other memberships offer. But you get 40% off of tee times. And that's for any time of year. So that's not just during the summer or during the afternoon or during the peak season. This is year round. Any month that you pay this $50 a month, you get 40% off of any tee time you book. The only downside to this membership is that you can only book your tee time within 3 days compared to all of those 12-day memberships. But this is a really great option in my opinion. If you were going to live in the community, you know that you were going to play a lot of golf. This only costs $50 a month. If you play 2 times a month, it's going to pay for itself just because you're getting 40% off of a peak tee time. So you really only have to play 1 to 2 times a month for it to pay for itself. You can go to the range any day you'd like, which normally costs about $15. And while you're waiting on that full golf membership, this could just be a great option to get out basically as much as you want. And with it being on a month-to-month basis like this, there's really no pressure to get out there. As long as you play 1 to 2 times a month, you're going to make your money back in what you saved. So that's why I think the Golf Vantage membership is a great option. If you think you're gonna play a lot of golf, but maybe not quite enough to wait around for a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and pay $8,000 for a year-long membership. So I hope this video helped explain everything about the Verado Golf. Again, all of these numbers are subject to change. I just wanted to lay the groundwork, show you about the 4 main forms of membership that they offer here, that the golf course is completely open to the public and that there are 2 of them, and then tell you a little bit about that Golf Vantage membership that they offer. I think that's a great option if you were planning to move into the community and maybe not want to wait for those other membership options. My name is Caden Leali. I'm a real estate agent here in the greater Phoenix area. If you were planning a move to maybe Verado or another community out here that we have, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you do so. My name and number are on the screen. I also have that 55 plus community guide and that golf course community guide as well. So shoot me a text, call, or email, and I will send those over to you. I will see you in the next video.